Hey guys, so today's lecture is really quite simple. We're looking at narcotics today, which are your extremely addictive drugs. They are also known as your painkillers. They can be your sleep aids. They also can be some of the drugs that can alter mood or behavior as well. Probably the biggest one that the whole world has become afraid of is the opioids. Which are a known group of painkillers. Used to be it was for the worst case pain scenarios that they would prescribe opioids such as Percocets or Darvocets. And now they've actually gone beyond that to, in medicine, give those drugs out actually pretty frequently. And now in media, that's what they want to blame a lot of the addictions on, is that they've given these narcotics to people to help prevent their pain, to help with their pain, and then it escalates for that particular individual further on. Now, simple side effects that you can look at with taking or abusing narcotics. Obviously, a lot of them do make you very, very drowsy. You take them and you go to sleep. Doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun unless sleep's exactly what you're looking for. Some of them will cause itchiness of the skin. They'll itch for no apparent reason. There are some that have the opposite effect of drowsiness, which means they stay up. It will cause insomnia. Some of these will cause the inability to concentrate. A lot of times they'll make you feel very apathetic. You don't want to do nothing. You don't want to get out of bed. You're just very willing to just chill all the time. It physically will have a constriction of the pupils. It will also cause dilation of subcutaneous blood vessels. Now, that may not mean a lot to you guys, but what that really means is your face will be kind of flushed. In other words, you kind of have that reddish coloration of your face, of your neck. These people may be hot. They may be sweating a good bit, not understanding why they're feeling like they're hot while everybody else is in the room. That kind of goes along with that. Constipation, nausea, vomiting, those are all quite common. Now, one of the worst case scenario with symptoms would be what we call respiratory depression. That basically means your breathing becomes very, very shallow to the point that your breathing is almost non-existent. That's an easy way to tell that somebody has given themselves too much of these particular types of drugs and could be in serious trouble very, very quickly. Examples, obviously heroin, that's your big one, although heroin now has become more of a problem because the street heroin also becomes laced with what we call fentanyl. Fentanyl is a newer variety of the opioid drugs, and they use fentanyl to produce a lot of the other street drugs that fall into the narcotic division. So fentanyl, very, very powerful, and it is very addictive. People say that have used it truly do enjoy the sensation of fentanyl. Now, fentanyl for me, it's a very good painkiller. I actually did have fentanyl during labor when my epidural didn't work with my youngest child. And really, once you take it, you feel awfully loopy and you really don't care. If you got hit by a truck, you can still feel the pain, but you're like, oh, well, who cares? And you just kind of keep going. So I can definitely see why that would be one of the things that would become a very, very powerful street drug. Then morphine, there's lots of people that abuse the morphine. You, of course, get morphine in hospitals with surgeries. You've got the methadone, you've got oxycodone, Oxycontin, all of those fall into that category of being narcotics. Obviously, we do use these in medicine. However, all of these in medicine, well, with the exception of heroin, you do have to have prescriptions in order to obtain these. Most of these are administered within the hospital, although you do have pill forms of some of these drugs if you have severe chronic pain issues. But they should all be given within the prescriptions of a doctor's advice, not just to borrow somebody's and take somebody's. All right, guys, we'll continue this at another time and date. Y'all have a good afternoon. Bye.